Captain's Corner. I'm joined by Emerson Mahoney and our 2020 Senior Club Champion and Club Captain, Mr. Ron Kerr. Just one thing before we start. Emerson, is your phone shut off?
Check.
Yeah, right. So, Mr. Kerr, we're out here on the second hole. It's a beautiful morning. Care to share what we're doing out here?
Well, it's 6:15 in the morning, and you got me up awfully early for this, but it's something we really need to talk about. And, it started already. It's all about safety on the range. Lately we've seen a number of golf balls that have been hit onto the second fairway. And at times a member can be walking right down the second fairway. It may fly beside them. Other times it rolls on. Sometimes a member can be walking down here and they'll see, half a dozen golf balls. The message is really understand how far you hit it and understand that the range from the front deck, which is where it usually is on a Tuesday, is really to the white markers is only 240 yards. So it's a safety issue and it's really a respect issue for your fellow members. So I'd ask all members to please make sure you understand what the distances are on the range so we don't end up with people potentially getting injured on the second fairway. And if I could just extend on that a little bit, it kind of goes to other areas of the golf course, and that's understanding how far you hit it when you're waiting for your second shot or approach shot on a par 4 or par 5. Had some cases where people have been hit into, and the excuse is, it's not a valid excuse to say I didn't think I could hit it that far. You really need to understand that if there's any potential for you to be hitting it far enough to hit into your fellow members in front of you, please wait. It's a safety issue. Good.
Yeah, make sure that the group has fully cleared the greens. Make sure they've exited, to the left or the right, and are safely out of range before you hit that shot.
Absolutely. Good. We're out here early in the morning, and we're seeing a number of divots that haven't been either replaced or replaced correctly. Make sure you're conscientious in repairing your ball marks on the green. There's always something you can repair there. It may not be your own, but let's make sure we look for ball marks in the green. And then on the fairways, it's important that if that piece of turf can be replaced and put back on where it came from, do that. Otherwise, make sure you fill your divot with the appropriate amount of sand so that we have a quick grow back on it. That's a little bit of a problem.
Yeah, I agree. All right.
We've had a couple of questions too about our bunkers, and it's very important, folks, that after you've hit your shot, try and smooth out that area with your foot or your golf club. As you're exiting the bunker, you want to make sure that you're smoothing out those footprints as well, just so you're preparing the bunker in a decent fashion for the next member that may have to play a shot. If your golf ball or your stance was to be impeded by an area that had not been maintained, you can obtain relief. You're going to find your nearest point of relief, drop the ball within 1 club length, no closer to the hole, and remember, from knee height. But if we can remember to smooth out those footprints, that would go a long way in the playability of our bunkers.
Absolutely. It's not a perfect situation right now, but we're trying to make it so that the bunker is as prepared for the next player that comes along as possible. One other area that we should take note of, and that is the mulch that we've been putting around various trees on the golf course. Just a reminder that, as Shooter McGavin was told on Happy Gilmore, play it as it lies. There is no drop, no relief from the mulch.
That's right. Yeah, unless it was a staked or tagged tree, so a new tree, you would retain or obtain relief from that tree, but the newly mulched areas, you got to play it as it lies.
Absolutely.
Good. And we want to talk a little bit about what's coming up in a few weeks?
Yeah, we've got a couple of events that will be coming up in the month of August, really. One is you'll see an announcement coming soon that the Mixed Matrimonial Championship will go forward this year on August the 15th. It won't be a shotgun start. It will be tee times roughly between 12-ish and 2:30. So we'd encourage people to get out and register for that. Obviously, we're missing the social aspect that usually comes with that, but at least we're getting to continue to play this event that has been played for many years here at the Braintree Golf Club. The next event after that will be our club championship, which is the match play event. where we'll have a qualifying in late August, which will take place on Saturday, followed by the round of 16 on the Sunday, and then we move gradually towards championship weekend, which is Labor Day weekend. So a couple of big events to look forward to, and as we begin to wind down the competitive calendar, but certainly not the golf calendar. I think we've got lots of time to go with that.
I think we had a monumental occasion on Saturday, Brad, with
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did hear about that. I just heard about it recently. And congratulations to Jacob Pursuti on setting a course record. Jacob toured around in a nice 63 here to beat our previous course record by 1. And as the captain, I'd just like to extend my congratulations to Jacob. I know he's been working on his game and competing at the college level in the U.S. at University of Texas El Paso. So a lot of that work's coming through, and we've got a new course record at the Brampton Golf Club. So congrats.
And we had Brooke Rivers earlier this season also shot a 66 from our green tees and set a course record. So I think both Brooke and Jacob were medal play winners back in 2018. So nice to see their careers continuing on that trajectory.
Yeah, great crew of young golfers here at Brampton, and they're doing a great job and playing so well. So congrats to both Brooke and Jacob.
I think that's it.
Yeah, thank you. We'll see you again soon.
We'll see everyone soon.
Yeah, keep it in the short grass.